Yes, you are seeing me live and in color on my birthday. Hi, Pumpkin. 2-0 pitch inside to Diaz, or that's a 3-0 pitch that's inside to Diaz for ball four. And Burke walks Diaz to start the bottom of the fifth. Okay, so you're probably wondering, what in the world are you doing? Well, what's going on right now is Will Venable is coming out for a pitching change, and I am covering my Chicago White Sox. Now, there are two games I'm going to look at tonight. The second one will be in Arizona as the Arizona Diamondbacks will host the defending American League West champion Houston Astros. And I got a kitty meowing at me. Yes, Pumpkin. I figure take a chance, bring in some grocery money. If y'all, what's up, Sick? Kansas City leads the Cubs 7-4. Thank you. They're in the top of the eighth in Toronto as the Blue Jays lead the Yankees yet again 4-1. And if y'all see me jumping out of here, I am minding my pets. I am minding my wife because my wife, unfortunately, has a migraine. So I'm going to make sure she is okay. All right. What's up, Jedi? And thank you both for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. This is my birthday week. I'm going to do a baseball stream and a basketball stream because I have two fever games on the schedule every day this week to make sure this layout stays where it is. Number one. And number two, well, so I can perfect the layout. That's part one. And part two is, do you want to go out? Do you need to go out, Punkin? I think you do. Hold on a minute. Tyler. Ouch. I got an alert on my calendar. Take that out of here. Actually, she is not sick. She's just about asleep, actually. Let me get the scoreboard right because we're going to do two of them tonight. I have not done the new Pumpkin. Come here, big boy. You want to come up here for a minute? Tyler Skinner is the new pitcher for the White Sox. And yes, I'm covering my hometown team. I've always wanted to. I think Pumpkin just wants to go out, but he's sitting in Daddy's lap right now. All right, Gilbert the lefty working to Aranda the lefty. He delivers a sweeper outside for ball one. What you doing, big fella? One ball, no strikes. Easy, boy. Easy. Easy. The 1-0 pitch. Swinging a foul out of play. And that evens the count 1-1. Here's the pitch. A strike. And the count's now 1-2. Jonathan Aranda, 1 for 2 on the night. He singled back in the first. 8-2 White Sox here in the bottom of the fifth inning in Tampa. The pitch on the way. A swing and a miss. And Aranda's gone. One down in the bottom of the fifth. All right. One up, one down in the fifth. If you all like what you see and what you hear, even though it's being pieced together, because I have not done the baseball intro yet, I don't know if I'll be getting through the entire Astros game. Here's Junior Caminero, who takes a cutter inside and low for ball one. No, there was something that That was something that she needed to pick up from an auction. There's a sinker that's inside. It's 2-0 to Caminero. Pumpkin down. 2-0 the count. The pitch on the way. Inside 3-0 with a sinker. Tyler Gilbert on in relief. Three balls, no strikes. One out, one on. Here in the bottom of the fifth, the White Sox lead 8-2 over the Tampa Bay Rays. And the 3-0 pitch inside ball four with a cutter. So now 2 on and 1 out. Here in the bottom of the fifth inning. While I'm talking this out, one thing that bugs me. I shouldn't let it bug me, but it does. I shouldn't let it bug me because I know the reason. I've been inconsistent as all get out. I've been so inconsistent. Here's a pitch, strike called with a sinker, counts 0-1. So we're just going to get better at it. 0-1 pitch, strike called with a sweeper, and it's 0-2. Okay. 0-2 the count. Action in the Rays bullpen. The 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 2 down in the fifth. Little dinner. I know I'm not supposed to be eating on camera, but I am hungry. And we have another pitching change. So Gilbert is out. No, it was not sick. With 2 on and 2 out, we got a right-hander coming in for the White Sox, and we'll tell you who that is in a minute. I know I have the Fever game tomorrow. I didn't fix this scoreboard. I got the Fever game tomorrow night. Astros also play tomorrow night. They're in the bottom of the eighth in Toronto, and the Blue Jays lead the Yankees 4-1. And I say once again because they swept them in a 4-game series right before the All-Star break. Where's my White Sox? I see the Astros. Where's my White Sox? There it is. Right there. All right. Can y'all see the correct scoreboard? First and second. Hey, Pizzle is with us. Happy day of birth. Thank you, Pizzle. I think one thing I'm going to change on the backdrop is I'm going to make the images that you see that keep rolling in. I'm going to keep those still. I like this current setup that I have. It's an old setup I used when I covered Caitlin Clark in Iowa. We're in the bottom of the fifth. White Sox 8, Rays 2. And your new pitcher is Steven Wilson with a 2.08 ERA. He's walked 16, struck out 29. Wilson throws a sweeper, a four-seamer, and a changeup. And the first pitch is low for ball one with a sweeper at 80 miles an hour. Sixth place hitter Caballero walked his last time up. Cheyenne, I hope Cheyenne. Here's the pitch. Cheyenne. I kept saying it wrong. Here's a swing and a fly ball in the left center field. And Robert will come over. He will make the catch. And the inning is over. No runs, no hits, 2 walks, and 2 left. And after 5, the White Sox lead the Rays 8-2. I know it's going to come down to the point where I have to make a choice and cover one team, but I follow both of them. So I'm going to try this for about an hour. They're getting ready to start in Arizona, so we'll switch to that one. Matter of fact, we'll get ready for that one right now. But I hope to have a day, and I think it'll be Wednesday, where I can cover both the White Sox and the Astros in the same day. So we got the warm-up done. AB Media says happy birthday from Indianapolis, Indiana. Thank you, AB. They were at the top of the 9th in Toronto, and the Blue Jays lead the Yankees. You heard that right. The Blue Jays lead the Yankees by a count of 4-1. In fact, I think that's where we're going to go before we go to Arizona. So we'll put the Blue Jays score up right here. Angels and Mets are tied at 5 at the end of 7. Braves are blowing out the Giants, and I think the Giants are done. That score 9-3. They're in the top of the 7th inning in Atlanta. I would not like to think that the Giants are finished, but it seems to me that they are done. Rockies and Cardinals 2 apiece. They're in the top of the 4th. What the? Okay. Man, there's so much I need to do, and I need you guys' help. So if you like what you see and what you hear, please drop a cash app to $Tallman Dr. K50 or drop a super chat to the channel. There's so much that I want to get in place and need to get in place. Not just for me, but for my family. But the biggest thing that we need right now are some groceries. I will go ahead and say it aloud. Biggest thing we need right now is some groceries. There's one out in the 9th in Toronto. (4-1) Blue Jays in the top of the 9th. Count is 0-2 on Paul Goldschmidt, and that's high 1-2. The Yankees are struggling. Hoffman, the closer, on for the Blue Jays. And the pitch on the way, swinging a tapper foul. Hoffman trying to close it out, and for the Jays, this will be 5 in a row in Toronto over the New York Yankees. Swing and a miss. Goldschmidt is gone. Goldie gone. 1 down in the 9th. We'll put the Astros score up there right now because they're getting ready to start in a few minutes. Goldschmidt went after a high fastball. So 1 out in the 9th. Here's the pitch. Outside to Wells. And the count's 1-0. Austin Wells 0 for 3, lined out, struck out, and has flied out. Ah, crap. Here's the pitch. Low and inside, 2-0. That's why that didn't come up. Son of a gunslinger. Dag nabbit. All right, I have something to fix here. 2-0 the count. The pitch on the way, swinging a pop-up foul, and it's 2-1. You know what the heck with this? Go lay down, Lucy. Two balls, one strike, 1 out, top of the 9th inning. North of the border. The pitch on the way, swing and a miss, and the count is now even at 2-2. Doggone it. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the 9th. And the Blue Jays trying to stretch their lead out in the American League East. There we go. There we go. Do it this way. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top of the 9th inning. And now Rice is the hitter with 40,000 standing in Skydome. Is his foul out of play for strike one. Oh, 0-1 the count. 2 down in the 9th, and the pitch on the way, wide. 1 ball, 1 strike with a fastball. One pitch. Strike call to the inside corner. The count's 1-2, and the Yankees are down to their final out. One and two, the count. 2 out, nobody on. Fans on their feet, Skydome. 1-2 pitch. Swinging a foul out of play to the left. We'll do it again. One and two again. The pitch from Hoffman. Swing! Strike 3 called. I beg your pardon. And that is that. Hoffman shuts down the side, strikes out the side. Yankees go up and out in order, and now they own a 4-game lead over the New York Yankees with tonight's final, the Blue Jays 4 and the Yankees 1. And the Yankees are reeling, and the Blue Jays are rolling. Final totals on the board for the Blue Jays: 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. And for the Yankees, 1 run, 5 hits, and 2 errors. Rodon takes the loss. And as mentioned, the Blue Jays are now 4 games ahead in the American League East. Okay. There we go. That's the button I needed. All right. While we get ready, and I know they've started in Arizona. 4-6-1 for the Blue Jays. That's the final there. 1-5-2 is the final line total or box score for the New York Yankees. All right. They're in the 10th inning in Philadelphia, and they're even at 2. We'll get you to all of the scores. All right, ready to go in Houston or in Arizona, I beg your pardon. And apparently they are done. All right, here we go. And the first out has been sometimes when I feel so out of place. How about my Braves? How about your Braves? They still have a long way to go. Until the Braves show me something significant, I ain't buying them. Boss has a new backdrop. I'm working on it. It's not complete yet. Zach Gallen is your pitcher and a swing and a miss. Cam Smith is retired. There's one down in the top of the first. Four-seamer, a knuckle curve, a changeup, slider, cutter, and a sweeper. That is Zach Gallen's arsenal. Now he'll work to Jose Altuve, and Altuve swings and drives one deep to left field. Left fielder racing back at the track, at the wall. He's got it! What a catch at the wall. 2 down in the inning. Just a little bit short of the fence. Altuve put a charge into it, but unable to drive it out. They're in the bottom of the 8th in Flushing Meadows. And the Mets and the Angels are even at 5 apiece. Philadelphia walked off Boston. San Diego over Miami 2-1. And Victor Caratini now steps in and he takes a strike. Caratini hitting at 272, 10 home runs, 36 runs batted in on the year. What's up, Tiger Stripes Media? A little late night baseball for you. Here's a swing and a drive into left. Left fielder under it. Got it. Inning over. Half inning done. Astros nothing, and the Diamondbacks coming to bat. They will lead off with Ketel Marte, Corbin. Let me breathe. Corbin Carroll. Yeah, I think the change I'm going to make with the backdrop is to keep the logos still. There we go. Astros coming off of a win over Seattle. Yeah, the Cubs are losing. They're the Cubs. Why are you surprised once again? I will say this and continue to say it. The Cubs are not going anywhere. Marte, Carroll, and Gurriel, the first 3. Eugenio Suarez, Josh Naylor, and Randall Grichuk, the next 3. McCann, Alexander, and Perdomo close out the order. For the Astros, left to right in the outfield, Trammell in left, McCormick in center, Smith in right, around the horn, third to first. It goes Dubon at third. Short is at short. Colton Gordon, your starting pitcher for the Astros. He is 3-2 on the year with a 4.67 ERA, 52 innings pitched. He's walked 9, struck out 44. Altuve, the DH tonight, and Ketel Marte set to step into the box for the Arizona Diamondbacks. All right, Astros, need a good pitching performance tonight. We're in the bottom of the first. And the wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count's 0-1. Marte hitting at 290 on the year, 19 homers. He's driven in 40. He's played in 68 games. The windup in the 0-1. Inside, and it gets away, and the count's even. 1 ball, 1 strike. 91 miles an hour on that fastball. Tomorrow, Fever Basketball returns as they will play the New York Liberty in New York. So everybody come out and support the channel. 1-1 pitch, a swing and a drive into center field. Going back, McCormick. It's over his head. It'll carry him off the wall into McCormick's glove. He'll head for second with a leadoff double. Little late dinner. And now with nobody out and a runner aboard, here's Corbin Carroll, and he swings and spanks one to the right side and threw for a base hit. In to score is Marte, and quickly it's 1-0 Diamondbacks. This is what did the Astros in the first 2 games against Seattle. We dropped 2 out of 3 against the Cubs, and the Cubs are done. I'll say it here and now. Question: when you got time in the All-Stars week for baseball, should they do something with banana baseball? No, they should not. Banana baseball is their own thing. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. now at the plate, and he takes a fastball outside for ball 1. It's early in the game. Gurriel at 248, 12 homers. He's driven in 47. Now, I will tell you all this. I did not fully prepare for this broadcast. I had instinctively thought, okay, I'm not going to be able to do it because I'm tired. There's a swing and a drive to right. Right fielder Trammell Cam Smith camps under it and makes the catch. Gets the ball back into the infield for the first out of the inning. So since tomorrow's game starts at 9:40, the Fever game, I think, is 7:30. Here's the Astros defense. Taylor Trammell in left, Chas McCormick in center, Cam Smith in right, Mauricio Dubon, Zach Short, Bryce Matthews, and Christian Walker third to first. Victor Caratini is your catcher. Eugenio Suarez at the plate, but a toss to first starts things out there. Yeah, I like this. I like this new what am I thinking? Thumbnail that I'm doing. Suarez, 35 homers. He's driven in 85. And the pitch outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Suarez started his career with Cincinnati. Suarez at 257, 35 homers. He's driven in 85, as I said before. And the pitch on the way is a strike on the inside corner. And the count's even, 1 ball, 1 strike. I like this new kind of thumbnail I'm doing. The pitch on the way, a swing and a drive into deep left field. That is trouble. That is back and at the wall. He makes the catch. Taylor Trammell makes the catch right in front of the wall. That was trouble when it left his bat, but Trammell able to track it down, and there's 2 down in the inning. One nothing Diamondbacks. They were in the bottom of the first. Here is Josh Naylor to the plate. Hitting at 292 on the year, and the pitch, a sweeper for a strike, and the count's 0-1. Naylor at 292, 11 homers. He's driven in 58 on the year. Oh, one pitch, swing a high fly ball into center. This is going to be trouble, and it's going to drop for a base hit right in front of McCormick. They get it in to second base. Josh Naylor with a bloop single into right center field. And the dreaded walk started this whole thing off. 2 hits in the inning now. Carroll read that perfectly as he saw it was not going to be caught, and he turned and burned toward third base. Now a chance for Arizona to have a big inning. Here is Randall Grichuk, the veteran, hitting at 241, 7 homers. He's driven in 22 on the year. The pitch on the way is grounded foul, third base side for strike 1. Eight to 2 White Sox lead. We're keeping our eye on that score. They're in the top of the 7th inning. 0-1 the count. The pitch on the way, swinging a high fly ball into center field. McCormick coming on, waves everybody away. He makes the catch, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 3 hits, I beg your pardon. And at the end of 1, it's Arizona 1 and the Astros nothing. Shane Lake chiming in with us. We dropped 2 out of 3 against the Cubs, and now the first against Philly. We can't do this and hope to contend in the AL East or even get the wild card, because let's be real, Toronto has that division. I agree. Toronto's about to pick it up and run away. And shame on the Yankees for dropping that division. Helen Muirs is with us. Says happy birthday, Brian. Thank you, Helen. Appreciate that. There will not be an appearance. I'm not even going to try to say that without laughing. That's some planning for tomorrow's morning show. Tomorrow, it's the Liberty facing the Indiana Fever from the Barclays Center in New York. Lucy, what are you doing over here? All right, Christian Walker leads things off in the top of the 2nd for the Houston Astros, and he's ready to head to the plate. Astros, gray tops, gray bottoms with the blue numbers trimmed in orange. Numbers are blue, trimmed in orange also. Walker, the longtime Diamondback, getting a standing ovation at Chase Field. He wrecked shop with the Diamondbacks, and now he's wrecking shop with the Houston Astros. Walker at 230, 13 homers. He's driven in 50. Zach Gallen, your pitcher for the Arizona Diamondbacks, works first base side of the rubber and delivers a swing and a foul out of play to the right for strike 1. 93 miles an hour on that pitch. What I also want to develop, and I know it's going to take an extra processor on my computer to do it, is a way to track the game myself, because I'm used to doing it myself. 0-1 pitch, high, 1 ball, 1 strike, 91 miles an hour on that fastball. Though I am getting a couple of other ideas. Gallen delivers a swing and a foul out of play to the right, and the count is 1-2 to Christian Walker. I'm going to get up early, and I'm going to finish off cleaning my office. 1-2 pitch, high, 2-2. And I'm going to get a couple of other things done as well. Pirates shut out the Tigers 3-0. What? The pitch on the way. Swinging a foul. We'll do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Christian Walker. Two and two the count. Allen is ready, and the pitch on the way. A swing and a bouncing ball to short. Shortstop up with it. The toss to first. In time. 1 up, 1 down in the second. Oh, excuse me. One down in the top of the second. Diamondbacks lead 1-0, and there's Taylor Trammell, and he takes a curveball for a strike, and the count's 0-1. Mr. Trammell on the year, hitting at 205. He's got a couple homers. He's driven in 8. Playing left field tonight. The pitch on the way. A swing and a smash. Base hit in the right. So Trammell with a single to right. And the Astros have their first base runner of the night. And he drilled it. So tying run aboard with 1 down here in the top of the second. And Mauricio Dubon, who's playing the hot corner today, stands in 259, 6 homers. He's driven in 20. The pitch, swing and a miss on a fastball. High and tight, and the count's 0-1. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep these images still and just use a regular background. Matter of fact, I can work on that now. The pitch on the way, smash foul down the third baseline. And the count's 0-2. Yeah. Okay. Brian got a crazy idea. And I hope y'all like it. Because we're going to make some changes on the fly to this backdrop. 0-2. 1 out, 1 on, top of the second. The pitch outside with a sweeper. And the count's 1-2. Hey, what the? Hey, wait a second. Oh, there we go. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Mauricio Dubon. The pitch on the way, outside, counts even 2-2. Mauricio Dubon is the correct pronunciation. I'm so far out of practice, and the only way to get better is to get back into practice. Pitch on the way, low and outside, counts full, 3-2. The next computer that I get will have 2 processors. It will have 2 processors. Three balls, 2 strikes to Mauricio Dubon. The payoff pitch is low. And that's ball 4, and that will put 2 runners aboard with 1 out, and Zach Gallen in a world of trouble as he faces Chas McCormick. 240, no homers. He's driven in a pair. Just getting back into the Astros lineup. 2 on, 1 out, top of the second, 1-0 Diamondbacks with the lead. What am I doing wrong here? The pitch, inside, ball 1. Let's get rid of all these other windows here. 1-0 the count. The kick and the pitch. Fastball right down the middle for a strike, and the count's even 1-1. One nothing Diamondbacks, top of the second. The pitch on the way. A swing and a pop-up foul on a play by Chas McCormick. And the count's now 1-2. Why is this thing? I might have to shut down it. Well, let me turn that off. Get out of here. Stop. Forgot I had that going. Next one. Swing and a miss. McCormick's gone. And there's 2 down in the top of the second. A single and a walk put runners on with 1 out. Chas McCormick just struck out. I'm getting a lot of messages, but I'm not seeing them. What is going on here? Did I miss something? I don't know. None of this is going right. Not yet, anyway. Here is Matthews, and he takes a strike on the inside corner, and the count's 0-1. One strike to count. Gallen looks at second. The pitch. A swing and a drive into left. Left fielder is going back. Track, wall, and see you later! Bryce Matthews with a 3-run blast, and the Astros lead 3-1. 397 feet to left field. He was waiting for that one. He was ready for that one, and he drove it out of here. And the crazy part is the fielders were playing shallow, very shallow. Here's the pitch, low to ball 1 to the 9th place hitter, Zach Short. Zach Short at short. The pitch on the way is low, 2-0 to Zach Gallen. And a hit like that can rattle him. Zach Short at 261. He has a home run. He's driven in 5. And the pitch is a strike, and it's 2-1. I'm getting messages in, but I can't read them for some reason. I don't know why. Let me take a look. The pitch on the way, swing and a miss, and the count is 2-2. The 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Zach Short's gone, and he knew it. Gets his equipment out of the way, but a 3-run homer gives the Astros a 3-1 lead as we head to the bottom of the second. Now, what in the world is going on here? I'm getting messages coming in. Did I put the wrong chat in it? Wait a minute. I may have done that. Just a minute. There's so much. I don't know. Oh, there's some message I need to send really quick. All right. We head to the bottom of the second. Doggone it. All right. James McCann will lead things off in the bottom of the second inning. The Astros now lead 3-1. They needed that big hit. Colton Gordon into his second inning of work, winds and fires. A strike on the outside corner, and the count's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch on the way. A fastball outside, and the count's even 1-1. Gordon is ready, and the 1-1 pitch is spanked on the ground towards second. Second baseman up with it. The toss to first is in time. One down in the bottom of the second inning. What the? Dang nabbit. Here's Blaze Alexander hitting at 258. Doesn't have a home run. He's driven in 3. 3-1 Astros, bottom of the second inning. As Gordon rocks and fires. A curveball way outside for ball 1. I am not getting any. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count's even 1-1. Okay, I know how to fix this problem. There is more than one way to skin cat. I saw that in the cartoon. That's fouled out of play for strike 2. Saw that in the cartoon long time ago. 1-2 the count. Oh, that's who I'm. Okay. Here's the pitch. A swing and a bouncer foul. The pitch on the way is fouled out of play. And the count stays at 1-2. Oh, I see. I see what's going on. Okay. You smart Alec. Watch this. Next one. Lined out a play to the right. We'll do it again. I am interacting. It's Philly Mike OG that's trying to chime in. And, sir, I am interacting with my chat. Problem is, I can't read it on my screen, and I don't know why yet. Next one. Line to right. And down and over the wall for a ground rule double. Why do I get the feeling? All right, let me try that. Let me try that. Save it, and I know it's going to clear on this screen right here. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Dang on it. My chat's frozen. Here's Geraldo Perdomo representing the tying run. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive foul down the right field line for strike 1. Now my chat stopped. Why is my chat stopped? Why is it stopped? Why is it stopped? The 0-1 pitch. High and tight, or high and wide, I beg your pardon. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dig. Next one is a strike, and it's 1-2. No, leave that alone. Leave that alone. Somebody was trying to chat with me, or trying to. Oh, for God's sake! Next one is line foul down the third base line, and we'll do it again. Come here. No, not that. Golly, man. Dadgummit. Next one. Swing a ground ball off the glove. Gotta hurry. Throw to first in time. 2 down in the inning. Runner going to third. Oh, and it hit it when Gordon deflected it. It looked like certain trouble. There we are. There. Let's take a look at that. All right. Much better. Much better. Here's the first pitch to Ketel Marte, who singled his first time up and scored the lone Diamondbacks run for strike one. 3-1 Astros, bottom of the second inning. The 0-1 pitch. Foul to the backstop, and it's 0-2. Why is this not working? Why is this not working? Why is this not working? All right. Swing and a miss. Diamondbacks are gone. They pick up a hit. Don't get any runs. It's 3-1 Astros as we head to the third. Happy birthday, Snowman, says Rising Rhino. Thank you, Rising Rhino. I appreciate that. Can you guys do me a favor in the chat? I figured out who was trying to chat with me and I did not see their messages. Therefore, I don't think it's legit. Could you all please look up the name Philly Mike OG for me and tell me what you come up with? Yeah, I have been out of action lately, Rhino. So much going on here that I'm trying to straighten out. Oh, where's them? Damn it. Don't see anything. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Rhino. Appreciate that. Because he left me a couple of apparently he was saying interact with your chat, and even if you don't respond, we love you anyway, and all kinds of other stuff, which I don't like, because if I don't see it on my screen, I can't interact with you. Here's the pitch. Fastball inside, ball one. 1-0 pitch inside, 2-0. Why are they miking up players? Can somebody explain that to me? Why are they having conversations with players while they're trying to play baseball? The 2-0 pitch, a swing and a high drive into right. Gritchick racing back in front of the wall, and he's got it. One down in the third. On the go with CeeLo doing a redirect. Thanks, CeeLo. Appreciate that. For those of you that have come in from his channel, it's a CeeLo raid going on here. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Randall Gritchick is in right. Jose Altuve is at the dish. He's 0 for 1 on the night. 3-1 Astros here in the third. And Altuve lifts one to center. Center fielder under it. He's got it. 2 down in the inning. Kenneth Clark says, happy birthday to you, my friend Snowman. Thank you, Kenneth. Appreciate it. I'm a little rattled tonight, but forgive me. I appreciate the love, CeeLo. I do. Here's the pitch to Caratini. It's low, ball 1. I am not on my A game tonight, so please forgive me in advance. But doing what I can to not only help this grow, but to help my family. RES Sports is here with us, covering the Astros tonight, RES. The pitch on the way is a strike, and the count's even 1-1. I even got a nap earlier today. That's low and inside. It's 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. With 2 out here in the top of the third, the pitch to Caratini is low, 3-1. Gallen winds and fires. A swing, a ground ball to pass second into the right field for a base hit. Third hit for the Astros tonight. There's the former Diamondback, Christian Walker. Here's the pitch to Walker. Is swung on and fouled out of play for strike 1. The 1-strike pitch. A swing and a high drive into center field. Center fielder racing back. Long way to go in front of the wall, and it's off the wall. Caratini rounds third. He'll head for home. Heading for second is Walker, and it's 4-1 Astros. Who does the Fever play this week? New York tomorrow to start the week. I thought that ball got out of there. I mean, Walker smoked it. But there's a line above there. Oh, did it hit the line? I don't think it did. Here's Taylor Trammell to the plate. Now I'm working on that thumbnail now as we speak. The pitch to Trammell is a ball as he did not swing. And the count's 1-0. Walker stands at second. Oh, that was just below the line. That nearly got out of there. The pitch on the way, swing and a miss, and the count's even 1-1. Thank you all who came over for the raid. I appreciate it. Trammell 1 for 1 on the night. He singled in the second and came on home on the 3-run homer. Oh, come on, man. Here's the pitch, low and inside. Dadgummit. 2-1 the count. And the pitch on the way. Strike called right down the middle with a fastball. And the count's even 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a drive into deep right field. Gritchick racing back. He's got room and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave 1. Middle of the third, Astros 4, Diamondbacks 1. Thanks, everybody. I really, really, really appreciate you guys. If it seems like I'm a little down, I am, because I'm really off my game and I really want to bring my best to you guys every time. I will get it together. I will definitely get it together. If it's not tonight, it'll be tomorrow. Because what may happen tonight is something I intended to finish over the weekend, but didn't get a chance to because I didn't feel well and my wife didn't feel well either. Gordon's 0-1 is lifted foul out of play by Corbin Carroll, and it's 0-2. I'm dealing with a few flies in here, folks. That's why I'm silent right now, because I thought I'd gotten rid of them all, and apparently I didn't. I am sorry. I am sorry for being so distracted. 0-2 pitch, wide, 1-2 with a fastball. Same 2 teams tomorrow night, just right after the Fever and the Liberty conclude. That is low and inside, and the count is now even at 2-2. I am not good. I haven't been good lately dealing with distractions, and I apologize to you guys. Here's the 2-2 pitch outside, and the count is now full at 3-2. All right, I gotta get these dishes in the kitchen. Payoff pitch, swung on and fouled out a play to the right. Payoff pitch from Gordon. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 1 up, 1 down in the third. All right, I'm done. These flies will not leave me alone, and it's messing with me. I might have to go break out the globe, the fly globe that we used. Lourdes Gurriel at the plate. He is 0 for 1, flew out in the first inning. The pitch, is a strike, and the count's even 1-1. 1-1 pitch, a swing and a high fly ball into right field. Going out and making the catch is the second baseman. And there's 2 down in the inning. All right, you dadgum fly. I'm going to get you. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Here's the first pitch to Eugenio Suarez is 0 for 1. That's a strike, and the count's 0-1. 4-1 Astros here in the bottom of the third, and the pitch on the way is fouled out of play to the right, and the count's 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch. Swinging a drive into deep left field. Back goes Trammell, and it's gone. Eugenio Suarez with home run number 36 on the year, and it's a 4-2 ball game. So Eugenio Suarez has cut the lead in half. It's 4-2, and Josh Naylor at the plate. He takes a pitch for a strike, and the count's 0-1. Fifth hit now for the Diamondbacks. They trail 4-2 against Colton Gordon, and now Naylor lifts one foul to the right. Gave him a slider on the inside corner, and Eugenio Suarez drilled it. You know what? I think I'm just going to get up early and blow up this office. And Suarez strikes out and loses his bat. Josh Naylor strikes out and loses his bat. And that's the inning. A run on a hit, no errors, and nobody left. After 3, Astros 4, Diamondbacks 2. 459 Buster in the house. Good evening, Snowman, and happy birthday. Always enjoy your play-by-play. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on a minute. All right, folks. I'm not doing good at all. So I am shutting this down for the night. I hate doing it because I said I'd do what I can for the channel and all kinds of stuff, but I'm frustrated right now. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe that's a problem. Maybe I'm concentrating on things I have no business concentrating on. Quit.